first thought. Submit spirit to form matter. Our celestial humanity arrives, awakening the dream, an inception of our reality. So we live, we love, and then there is music. So we dance, we sing, we praise, we reflect. In the infinite in between, the now that was faces dance in our dreams. Some familiar, some
a single vision's radio.
Cosmic composition. In the irrelevance of this time, we realize the passion of the random action, learning the lesson of the brotherhood of man, far more important than the ego in individual. Imagination becomes the sound of thought, traveling at speed. So we paint on the canvas of our ephemeral encounters, a masterpiece that lives in the eternity of a child.
Play that lion stuff, man. Let me explain it to you. Now, my dad was the type of man. He come from Chicago. He found out you a liar, man. My brothers would tear your my hand up. Even we got whoopings. We was innocent. We got whoopings, man. You didn't play that lion stuff, man. So I said, Dad, tell me the truth. He said, well, I named you. And it ain't about me, man. It ain't about me, man. But he said, I named you Charles after my oldest brother. His name was Charles, you know. And I named you Raymond after your grandma, your mama's mama, you know. Your mama's mama, my grandmama, had a baby brother named Raymond. And he had 4 sisters. He was the only male child. I was named after him, Raymond. I said, but what about Skeeter? What is that? Is that a nickname? I said, you know, people ask me about that name. My dad told me, Skeeter came from the Creator. Now, I said, wow. Now, he said his creator named me Skeeter. Now, my dad's creator now. So that's how I got my name, Skeeter. He told me when he said, the name is Skeeter Charles Raymond Shelton. But can't leave my mama out now. You know what she named me? It's important, man. She named me Schlulpebep. I said, wow, what kind of name is that? Well, she used to call me that a lot. She the one that taught me Carolyn's song on the keyboards. It's called Carolyn's song. You know, she taught me how to play it. I guess when I was real young, you know. And Schlulpebep, that's the heavenly clown, man. I said, wow, the heavenly clown. That's what my mama called me, Schlulpebep. So that's the extent of my name.
Tell us all who all have you hit with in the days. Name us some of them. You don't have to go. You can go as detailed or as minimalized as you like. Give us the story. Give us some of the key stories, or something that would be of interest.
Sonny Stitt was my teacher, man. and Gene Ammons. They were my teachers way back when I was first starting playing saxophone, 9 years old. Sonny Stitt told me, learn all my scales. So I learned all my scales. They don't come back to me until you learn all your scales, Sonny Stitt. And Sonny Stitt would say, how many notes on the saxophone? I didn't know. I said, wow, why you ask me that? How many notes is on the saxophone? Dorothy Ashby was one of my teachers, you know, the Harpers. She was like my theory teacher. Oh man, used to do duets with Joseph Jarman, you know. I've hit with Roscoe Mitchell. I've hit with I call him, I'm 18 years older than him. 18 years older than him, you know. I've hit with James Carter. You know, I've hit Wendell Harrison's, Otto Walden's, man, Phil Lashley's, Arnold Clarington's, he's a saxophone, Farouk Bey, Michael Carey, there's so many of them. My brother Michael Carey, man, got a beautiful, I love to hear him playing music, you know. Anthony Hollins, there's so many of them. Kenneth Green, Dushan Mosley's, Joe Tex, there's so many, Harold McKinney, Marcus Belgraves, George Goldsmith. I mean, I hope I ain't leaving nobody out. I mean, I love them all. I've hit with Blue. I've hit with Blue. Well, let's talk. I've hit with you, man. I've hit with Akunda. I've hit with Adu Boye. Ali Allen Cole and Joan Crawford. And it's Frank Garcia, Maurice Garcia, Gregory King, Leonard King. Oh man, the McCullough brothers, Frank and Des McCullough Jr., their father, Desi McCullough. I've hit with him, and I was so young, I wasn't even supposed to be in the bar. He let me hit with him over there on Viscount Road and Electric, man. Bobby Cook, I don't want to leave nobody, Dwight Adams, John Douglas, Ife Best. I ain't gonna leave nobody out, man. Dijalo Dijakite, Galen McKinney, Bill Meyer, Ralph Armstrong, Huey Crawford, my girl Jazz Holiday. Man, it's so many. Please forgive me if I left your name out. I've hit with all of them, man. All of them, man.
What is it that you think makes Detroit so unique with being a mecca of music? You know, all around, just, you know, both the traditional and the pop and all the genres. What makes Detroit so unique with music?
Seems like it's where all the creativity come from. It's like every inventions, and it's surrounded by a body of water. Everybody know about Detroit. It's the whatever it do, it be the best at what it do. If it's bad, they're gonna be the best at it. If it's good, it's the best at it. It seems like it's like the heart of the United States to me. You know, they say Texas deep. No, Detroit is got a heart part about it. Everybody, when you mention Detroit, people got to say, "Hey, you come from Detroit?" They kind of recognize and say, "They like Detroit ain't no joke." You know, it's creativity of the arts. I mean, the art of boxing, the art of art of making inventions. You know, like automobile and you know stuff like that. It's where creativity comes from to me. You know, That's what I believe it is. Creativity.
Out of all the instruments you've played and played, what has been the one that's been the most unique and interesting and captivating to you?
It's, I think of every instrument as a drum. Every instrument I play is a drum. It's a drum to me. And without the drums and the rhythms and stuff, I mean, I could play without drums and this, percussions and stuff, but every instrument that I hear, I hear drums and beats and rhythms in that instrument. And maybe what I'm saying is the drums. Saxophone is the drum. Trumpet is the drum. Sound is the drum. Trying to explain it is like this. When you first hear it, it's like that first beat, that sound, and it is in between the notes. And it ain't just, you could play the regimental, you could play, but it's got notes in between E and F on the keyboards and, B and C. It got many notes between them two on the keyboard. Half step. It's more than half steps. Yeah. So, any instrument, but the drums is, that's what it reminds me of. Every instrument reminds me of a drum. Mm-hmm. Yeah. My cymbals are drums. So, and then I got this, but this is the piano. Hey. Like that. It's hard to play. Every time I play on these drums, I think of my dad, man. It's hard playing on these, man. So I be thinking of my dad. He's a drummer. But see, I'm Viet Nam Warrior-ship.
Oh, okay.
Drafted. I was drafted.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what the heck is going on? I'm drafted. I remember, bro.
Went to Vietnam. Walt was Vietnam too.
Yeah. See, we both Vietnam, but I'm older than you.
Yeah.
And Earl Bowie was Vietnam.
Okay.
Clarence Knox was Vietnam.
Okay.
We all Vietnam.
That's what's up. Well, thank you for your service, bro.
Yeah. And you too, because Vietnam ain't got nothing over Desert Storm. And Vietnam ain't got nothing over Korea.
Yeah.
Korea. Man. But I am a Vietnam.
Yes, sir.
Earl Bowie, Clarence Knox, Walt. Vietnam, man.
Yeah.
I'm older than you. Walt. Man, that's messed up. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Walt didn't think I would remember. I was traumatized. And then I got home and became a firefighter. He's bragging, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And with you, I don't know how I'm getting strong.
Yeah, I was on the ship in the Navy on the USS Guam. Yeah.
When I got drafted, he said, we're going to make you a break. And they broke a lot of the brothers.
Yeah, they ain't break you though.
They didn't break they broke, they lost their mind. I'm saying, they had to change their ways. They said we're going to make you or break you. That was at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. I seen a lot of, they lost their minds, man, before they could even do anything.
Yeah.
They broke.
Wow.
Yeah. And that was it. Because of Charlie, man. Charlie wasn't no joke, man. Charlie didn't play, man. Charlie didn't play. Charlie didn't play. He got all that stuff. Charlie didn't play. No Charlie. We call him Charlie, man. He didn't play. Yeah, I hate to think about that, man. Yeah. Then I jumped out of the Viet Nam War and went right into the firefight.
Yeah.
And she was
out of the frying pan into the fire.
hey. And the police come talking that old mess, knowing that they killed brothers.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't become a police. I don't know what to do. I started to, but I ended up in the fire. That's the worst thing to do is call the police on the brother.
Yeah, it is.
That's the worst thing to do.
It is.
If a brother's driving in the car and the police pulled over, license, and can I see your registration and license? Police is something else, man.
Yeah.
Hey, boy. They call me. Oh, you looking at me wrong, boy. Where you from, boy? Oh. You know how they are.
Yeah.
That's the police.
Yeah.
That's how they do.
Yeah.
That's why people today don't like the police.
Right.
They wonder why.
Right.
You know, man.
Yeah.
And the police, when they stop me, I'm like that now. When I see the police, and I'm a firefighter.
Yeah.
And they come in packs. And you ain't did nothing wrong.
Right.
You know all about the police.
Yeah.
I'm a firefighter, I know about it. We the endangered species. Sisters. Huh? They don't know what we got to go through, Luke. The sisters don't even have a clue. But then even the sisters, they just pull them over.
Yeah, beating them and stuff.
The sisters beat them and rape them.
Yup. Yup.
The police.
Yup.
I don't trust them. I don't trust no police.
Only police I trust are the ones that's in my family, and they ain't like that. They police officers. They not cops. They not cops. There's a difference between the police and cops.
Yeah.
Police officers
That's what I call them.
Respect everybody, but cops they might as well be somebody out the street because they treat you just like that.
That's what I call police officers. I never call them cops or pigs.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that. But I got a friend who's not a part of my friend, but that's a police officer that was in officers. I call them officers.
Yeah.
But the majority of them,
Yeah.
they ain't no good. I might be wrong. Very few police officers. The rest of them are pigs and cops. But just like you said, there are police officers.
Yeah, it's the trouble few that make it
Yeah.
bad for the good many.
Yeah.
You know, the trouble few make it bad for the good many because the trouble few is the ones that get the headlines for doing wrong.
Right.
You know, the good ones don't nobody really shout out the good that they do. You know, it's probably a lot more good than bad, but see, it's just like when you work it. I was gonna be one too, and I didn't want to do it because they wanted to put me in a youth crime. I said I got too many friends out there in the street. I said I wasn't about to do that, you know. But it's like I would. And one thing about it is my ego is not that big to want to be telling other people what to do. Because see, a lot if you're a judge, a police, a politician, I don't have a big ego like that want to. Now it's different when the people that get in public offices that want to actually help somebody else. That's the difference. But some people are just egotistical and they want to tell other people what to do and regulate and control people. I never wanted to be like that. I never wanted to be like that because it's not conducive to my esteem. You know, I like to be a peaceful and compassionate person and help people out. You know,
I couldn't do it.
if I had to call the police on somebody, it was because if I didn't and something happened to me and I defended myself, I would have gotten a lot more trouble.
Right.
So I said, you know, in that case, it's a case to call them to get some help for the person. You know, and that's how I do it because, you know, if anything goes down, you know, you gotta protect yourself, especially when it's dealing with a woman, because if you do anything to a woman, even if you're defending yourself, especially here in Michigan, but they will lock you up. They will lock you up regardless. I don't care if she cut you. If she cut you and you defended yourself and beat her up, they locking you up in jail. And I don't do that. And I ain't never harmed no woman in my life. I ain't never done that.
You don't have that kind of spirit.
I don't do that.
Me? No, that ain't you. No, that ain't you. Man, I'm looking at your stuff. Man, this is awesome.
Yeah, brother, one of my shipmates from the Navy,
awesome.
He came up here to visit, his name Al Walker. He bought me that jacket, man.
That's awesome.
And I wear that everywhere just so it won't be no riffraff. You know what I'm saying? When I'm driving, police pull me over. They say that there's a storm. They're like, "Oh, how you doing, brother?" And I say, "I'm all right, brother." You know, you know, that way, it ain't no. They see where it's like, hey, I came from the military. I ain't no, you know, you know what I'm saying? So that way they ain't coming with no mess.
I look at the Navy, the Marines, the Army, the Air Force, all of them, they're soldiers.
Yeah.
Even the Air Force, they say, what you know, we're airmen, no, you're soldiers.
Yeah.
The Navy, soldier. The Army, soldier. That's how I see it. I see them all like that. I'm laughing because people don't see it. You're in the Navy, but you're a soldier. I was in the Army, but I know you're doing that. piece of me, push it down the next song. You ain't get me, did you?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Look, you
Yes, I
ain't
did.
get me, man.
Yes, I did.
Get my jazz is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My jazz is 9. So that's 1, 2, This is Donnie Ray Shot drums. It's hard to play. That kind of melody drums, I think of my dad. It's hard playing on these.
Clowns on the side.
Yeah, there's clowns and stuff playing instruments, coming out the closet, bass and everything. But I know what you was doing, man. You know, all the little clowns playing all kinds of percussion instruments coming out, man, on the basement floor. That's what it was. I ain't, you know, come on, man. I got my clown day over here.
Cameras everywhere. Wow.
Yes, I did.
boxing, the art of making inventions, you know, like automobiles, you know, stuff like that. It's where creativity comes from to me. You know, that's what I believe it is, creativity.
Out of all the instruments you've played and played, what has been the one that's been the most unique and interesting and captivating to you?
I think of every instrument as a drum. Every instrument I play is a drum. It's a drum to me. And without the drums and the rhythms and stuff, I mean, I could play without drums and this, you know, percussions and stuff, but every instrument that I hear, I hear drums and beats, rhythms in that instrument. And maybe what I'm saying is the drums. Saxophone is the drum. Trumpet is the drum. You know, sound is the drum. Trying to explain it is like this. When you first hear it, it's like that first beat, that sound, you know? And it is in between the notes. It ain't just, I mean, you can play regimental, you can play, you know, but it's got notes in between E and F on the keyboards and, you know, B and C. You got this down the some many notes between them two on the keyboard. Half step. It's more than half steps. Yeah. So any instrument, but the drums is that's what it reminds me of. Every instrument reminds me of the drum. Yeah.
Come on, man. What the heck? You know? It's amazing. That's how our women do it. That's how they do it. Trumpet right next to those signs. You had the trumpet right next to those signs.
Yeah.
You get on that little bit. Now you play the trumpet.
Yeah. You know, this. Okay. This here plugs in the way. This got to be plugged in. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't like this electrical stuff, man. It's always. Hey, man, I ain't electrical, man. I'm not electrical. Okay. Now, thanks. But see, that's why, see, I hate to use you, but I don't know about all that stuff. See, that's nothing just here. I just trying to figure it out, man. See, look, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know how to do that stuff, man. I got equipment, don't even know how to work it, man. So blessed, I don't even know how to work it. It's crazy.
All right.
But I'm blessed.
Yes, sir.
Because I got the equipment.
Yes, sir.
I just don't, this is crazy.
You say you love your parents, but they didn't raise you.
Me though, but I love them.
Your grandparents raised you.
My grandparents raised me. But I love my parents. Man.
Yeah, that's the golden raising when your grandparents raised you.
Yeah, I was raised like that.
Cause you know like I said, the grandparents.
Papa put his papa.
They might not the parents might not have had a chance to raise you the right way, whatever they was going through, whatever. But when your grandparents get you, they get a second chance to raise their second set of children. And if they get a chance to raise their grandchildren, man, they teach them all the values.
But see, you still get beat up real bad.
Yeah.
But they prepared me too. They said, "Oh, you're gonna get beat up real bad." But they prepared me.
Yeah, because they know if they didn't beat you, the world was gonna beat you down.
Right.
You know, they not in a negative way, but they beat you up. The world beat you down. You know, the world, they beat you up as far as whoopings and stuff, as far as discipline and all of that. But that's so the cops don't go upside your head or put a bullet in your back and all that. You know, that's why the grandparents and parents, people see, you know, and some people deny what the Bible says, spare the rod, spoil the child.
Right.
Some people say, oh, that's just, you know, that's bad teaching, and you shouldn't have to hit your children. You really shouldn't have to hit, but sometimes you do gotta hit them, you know, in order to teach them. If your child is growing up and they show a level of intelligence and wisdom that they don't need to be whooped or spanked, you shouldn't do it. But if they coming up like wilding out, like you see the future where you see a cop shooting them or something because of something they did to you, if they want to challenge you as an adult and they're a child, you got to check that right away. Because if you don't check that right away, they going to try that when they get older, and somebody going to shoot them down or stab them or whoop they behind. You know. So that's how you got to, you know, you got to teach a child the way it should go, like the Bible says. Train up a child in the way it should go, and when they're old, they will not soon depart from thy ways. You know. And they you know, I don't have any children, but I've seen enough and I've grown enough to know and seen enough of them. I got 10 brothers and sisters, man. And I've seen all their children, all my nieces and nephews and cousins and everybody. They grown up. I watched them grow up and you know,
I've seen the many different ways of discipline, the many different ways of rewarding and all kind of stuff, you know.
Sometimes this don't work. I have to plug this up. It's crazy, man. I haven't plugged it up in a long time. It's called Truth Serum.
He act like he know he on camera.
Huh?
I said he act like he know he on camera. This fish. Sitting there posing for the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Sitting there posing for the camera. What's his name? Oscar. What's up, Oscar?
Here's Oscar.
He posing for the camera. He looking in like, yeah, I see
That's
y'all.
Oscar there, man. Oscar is kind of deep, you know. Oscar's kind of deep fish, man. And my wife was divorced me, man. Look, I call her knuckle. Look. You got the man that really supposed to be with, man. That's not it. If I can get it out, you'll see it. You'll see it, brother. Say, hey. Here's a picture of me, man, when I was a baby. There's a picture of me when I was a baby, brother. You know what I'm saying, man? That's me right there.
Wow.
When I was a baby.
Wow.
See? That's me. Ain't that deep?
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
When I hear hair. Nappy head. Well, that's me, man. But I'm trying to find. I think. Oh. Find it. Yeah. Here you go. Now here's my mama's piece. Here's the bad boy. Here's the bad boy. Now we get to the nitty-gritty. Now here it goes. Here goes the real deal. My mama's people, you see, the ones sitting up front that let you know where they come from. See? Yeah. He's sitting in the back. Everybody else is, in the back row, but the front row, it's killing. They're my mama's people.
Okay.
Just to let you know, when they come talking that old mess about Skeeter, they say, hey, wait a minute, man. Skeeter showed me something. Now, see this dude right here? This is Papa. It's Papa. It's my mama's daddy. It's my mama's daddy. They say I look like him, okay? Yeah. That's my mama's daddy. See? Get that one. See? So now you got it. Yeah. Now what they gonna do? Wait a minute, that dude kind of look like Skeet. Who is he? You can't help but to see it. Some people try to say, oh, you don't look like him. Yes, you do. Oh, yes, he do. You got it, brother. You got it. You got it. You got my peoples, boy.
Let me get a shot of this.
Hope you remember who it was. Was I showed you about my dad's peoples.
Scoot up a little bit.
Huh?
Scoot up a little bit.
Okay. You got, Yeah, you got them, man. So when they come up talking stuff,
All right. Sing it.
This is a song my mama taught me how to play. My first instrument was drums, but the second instrument I would have to say like strings and keyboards and stuff. It's called Carolyn's song. She taught me this when I was real young. It's called Carolyn's song.
Go ahead.
This thing got the automatic shut off. Ain't that something?
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Ready?
Thank you.
So Skeeter Charles Raymond Shelton, right?
Yeah.
Born when?
I'm born in Detroit, Michigan, over there behind Hopper Hospital over there near Hastings Street, right there, you know. It's a house, man. It didn't change it into a park now. That's where I was born at.
Tell us the story about Skeeter, your creator, Ajaramu. Tell us about Ajaramu. Tell us the story.
I asked my dad before he died, he spent a little time with me. A short while, because my dad was always living in Chicago playing music, you know.
Yeah.
He was like his dad. His dad was always gone, man. He very seldom would see my grandfather, his dad, man. So my dad was the same way, you know. I longed to be with him, but only time I got to be with my dad, he told me a few things. He was living with me a little while, he said. I said, Dad, how did I get my name? He said, who named me? He said, I'm the one that named you. Let me explain it to you. Now, my dad was the type of man, he'd come from Chicago, he found out you a liar, man. My brothers would tear your my hand up even. We got whoopings and we was innocent. We got whoopings.
Slow in.
You didn't play that lying stuff, man, so. I said, Dad, tell me the truth. He said, well, I named you. And it ain't about me, man. It ain't about me, man. But he said, I named you Charles after my oldest brother. His name is Charles. You know? And I named you Raymond after your grandma, your mama's mama, you know, your mama's mama, my grandmama had a baby brother named Raymond. And he had 4 sisters. He was the only male child. I was named after him, Raymond. I said, well, what about Skeeter? What is that? Is that a nickname? I said, you know, people ask me about that name. My dad told me, Skeeter came from the Creator. Now, I said, wow. Now, he said his Creator named me Skeeter. Now, my dad's Creator now. So that's how I got my name, Skeeter. He told me when he said, the name is Skeeter Charles Raymond Shelton. But can't leave my mama out now. You know what she named me?
19 moves.
It's important, man. She named me Schlulpebep. I said, wow, what kind of name is that? Well, she used to call me that a lot. She the one that taught me Carolyn's song on the keyboards. It's called Carolyn's song. She taught me how to play it. I guess when I was real young. And Schlulpebep, that's the heavenly clown, man. I said, wow, the heavenly clown. That's what my mama called me, Schlulpebep.
I would be out cold. I would be out cold.
what I was talking about. See, that's you know how to do it.
Yeah.
That's what. See, that's.
That was what I